Um, if you have a scale from me to we, the Chinese are here. Everything is we. Everything is about, the population, about society. So it's always about society first, and then down the road somewhere there is a bit of me. We are here. We are here at the moment. I think we have gone completely to the edge, and it's all about me. It's my privacy, it's my rights, it's everything. It's all about me. And I think we have to, and that's a political and societal discussion, we have to move away from that. We have to understand that, how many people live in the UK? 50, 60 million? 67? The population of the UK is not the sum of 67 million individuals. That's not a society. So we have to move a bit away from the me, more we. In the military, we always know and learn the team is always more important than the individual, because you survive as a result of your teammates. If you get wounded, a teammate gets you out of the battlefield. So that sort of lessons, that sort of attitude, the importance of understanding you're part of a bigger thing, whether it is a village, a town, a community, is, I think, something we need to invest in. We need to talk about this much more. We have gone from also sort of your own responsibility. It's almost taken out of our hands. If you go to a playground, the floor is now rubber tiles so that nobody can hurt himself or herself. I mean, why? Just be careful. No, but I mean, so everything is thought for you. And why? Because we have a zero-risk society. And war is about taking risk and is about understanding what the consequences are of what you're going to do. And so we have to move away from zero risk, from efficiency thinking to effectiveness thinking, from only efficiency and accountability, the holy grails of the last 30 years, to effectiveness. In a war, it's about winning or losing. Nobody in Ukraine talks about how expensive a Patriot missile is. Nobody. They want more. Because that is about winning or losing. So all these things, your own responsibility. Why have we outsourced our external security to the armed forces? Outsourced. We give them money. Don't talk about it. I want to continue with my life here. Internal security to the police. I want to live my life. Me. And so, if all of us want more security, which is the case, that's why the politicians now pay the 2%, because they smell the people are afraid. That's why they give the 2%. And so, then the problem, to solve the problem of more personnel for the armed forces, more defense production capability, is not only a problem for the Chief of Defense and the Minister of Defense. It's a societal problem. We want more security. If we don't find the people for professional armed forces, you have to think about conscription, reservists, mobilization. Why? If there is war, after a couple of months, you don't only need new bullets and new tanks and new armored vehicles, but unfortunately also new military men and women, because they die and they get wounded. All these things have been in the back of our minds for so long that we thought it will never come back, and I don't want to hear about it. If young people are asked the question, would you like to die for your country? It's a ridiculous question in our societies. So of course they say no. Why would they? But the day there is a war, like in Ukraine, then people suddenly understand what is at stake. If the Russians stop the war today and go home, the war is over. If the Ukrainians stop the war today, they have lost their country. So all the discussions on they should stop, they should give in, peace talks, and it's because we want to get rid of the war. Because we think it's a nuisance. It interferes with our steady life. And the higher prices in the supermarket is the result of the war in Ukraine. So if the war stops, then the prices go down. And it won't. It won't. because you know, energy, food have been used as a weapon and will be used as a weapon. Raw materials will be used as a weapon. So we have to get used that we won't go back to normal for the next 15 years. We have to understand we are part of the solution. It's not them of the armed forces. It's not them of the government. We together need to solve this problem. And that is my plea.